Hello and welcome. I'm Stephen Lindwall. Today we continue with the second chapter of the third law in the Make It Easy section. Chapter 12, the law of least effort. Let's face it, if there were an Olympic event for avoiding effort, humans would win gold, silver, bronze, and then ask for a participation trophy because walking to the podium was too much work. We naturally gravitate to the least amount of work. We do what's easy and convenient. Our caveman brain is wired to conserve energy. Back then, conserving calories meant survival. Today, it means ordering Uber Eats instead of walking to the bloody fridge. It's human nature to follow the law of least effort. If it's harder, you'll avoid it. This is also fundamental in science. Nature picks the path of least resistance, like the fastest path between 2 points is a straight line. Every action requires energy. Sure, you can use your motivation and take massive action, but is it sustainable? Look at all the conveniences of modern society. Watching TV, scrolling on our phones, asking Google to play music, almost no effort at all. We've gone from hunting those mammoths to hunting the TV remote under the couch cushions, and even that feels like cardio. Every habit is a mechanism to what you want. You don't want the habit, you want the outcome. The more difficult the habit, the more friction there is between you and that outcome. And sure, we all have big goals, even if it's not climbing Mount Everest or going to the moon, but we have the capability to do very hard things. But let's face it, life is difficult enough. Some days you can do those hard things, and some days not so much. So on those challenging days, it's important to have things working in our favor. Let's make good habits easy. This increases the likelihood of sticking with them. Remember chapter 6 and 7 and having associations with our environment to make habits obvious? Let's continue to leverage that. You can optimize your environment to make actions easier and that fit into the flow of your life. So this is what the author James Clear calls priming your environment. It all starts in staying organized. My first rule of business, always keep it organized. I'm a Lean Six Sigma proponent, and I strongly advocate for lean thinking. This is all about removing waste from processes. If it doesn't add value, then eliminate it. So it's all about achieving more with less effort, reducing the friction for our good habits. You can take this lean manufacturing concept and apply it to your habits by eliminating, automating, or just simplifying as many things as possible. Let's create an environment where doing the right thing is as easy as possible. The structure of your surroundings often dictates your behavior more than the willpower. So let's be proactively lazy. I have several examples here. So earlier in the day, I'll put my workout clothes in my backpack, and then I just grab it and go after dinner. How about putting healthy food visible in the fridge? I can see the strawberries through the glass above the crisper there. If I have to move a pizza box to find them, they don't exist. I charge my phone each night, so no scrambling midday to recharge or saying those "I'm dying" comments. Weekly calendar planning on Fridays or Mondays, proactively scheduling and respect for your team instead of those sudden and urgent meetings when people are all booked up. How about automating bill payments? That one-time choice avoids those late fees or interest charges. And then how about this clean and organized desk? Same for the pantry. I know my wife, she books her workouts with like a non-refundable class fee for the next month. So these things work. So James Clear also sneaks in a bit of inversion because he knew you couldn't wait for chapter 14. You can also prime your environment to make bad habits difficult. You can add friction. Obviously, put your cell phone on silent. But better yet, put it in a different room. I can still hear that humming. Hide those Doritos, but maybe not in the garage. You could wrap your TV remote in duct tape, but how about we just put it in the drawer or even unplugging the TV? I like the idea of saying out loud the name of the show that you're going to watch before turning on the TV. And then how about just saying no? We're bombarded with things outside our daily plan and just reacting. Just say no. A little bit of friction or barriers can be the difference. So I have two questions for you today. What is one way you could prime your environment to make a good habit more automatic? Number two, is there a habit you want to reduce? What barriers could you introduce to make it less convenient? So in conclusion, redesign your life so that the actions that matter most are also the actions that are easy. And if you want to master a habit, don't just climb the mountain, pave a downhill path instead. Thank you.